Hello, and welcome to Yardmaster's Wealth Education Center, teaching the world to build wealth without sacrificing integrity. My name is Bill Stanley, also known as Yardmaster, and today's topic is Minutiae theory. What is minutiae? Minutiae is defined as the small, precise, or trivial details of something. The minutiae, the parts. When you break down a business's systems into its littlest details. Now let me start in the beginning of a business structure is you have to get customers, you have to keep customers. So there's only two parts to business, right? When you scroll back, when you stand back, when you look at the big picture, you see get customers, keep customers. Now, you get a little closer. How do you get customers? You advertise on the radio, you advertise on the internet, you advertise in print media, you advertise on television, you put out flyers in neighborhoods. In other words, getting customers is one thing that breaks down into smaller details and parts of the one thing. When you break it down into the smallest components, now you're studying the details of how to come up with the best title for the first line of a flyer, or the title of an article. You're really getting detailed on wording and how to answer the phone properly, how to be more professional in this area or that. So the minutiae is important. Why? My grandfather used to say, if you watch the pennies, the dollars will take care of themselves. And the idea there is people don't generally pay attention to the pennies. They'll make tiny little purchases here, tiny purchase there, tiny purchase here, and then they wonder where their paycheck went. Minutiae theory. You have to keep an eye on the little things. The problem with watching the pennies and the dollars taking care of themselves is it only works if you have a plan in place for the dollars to do something. If you're watching the pennies so that you have dollars build up, but the dollars aren't doing anything, there's not much point. So minutiae theory is the idea that in business, you want to sit back and see the big picture, and then you say, okay, what can I focus on this? Minutiae. Then you come back and see the big picture again. So you see the new thing you changed in light of the big, and then you say, oh, I'll change this now because that last change lets you see this differently. So you need to get customers and keep customers. You need to break all those two into details and advertising and satisfaction. What's the best quality? How do we work it? So the idea is you zoom in to look at a detail, you zoom out to get the big picture, and you repeat that. That is the process that minutiae theory presents you with as a wise process to follow. So if you focus on the details too much, you can lose the big picture and it'll get away from you. If you stay on the big picture, they say the devil is in the details. Minutiae theory says watch the details because it'll trip you up. It'll put weaknesses in your structure. But you can't always be looking at the details because then you don't see them in light of everything else. So, thank you for watching this video. If you believe it was time well spent, click like, subscribe, leave a comment below. Because if we all do our part to teach the world to build wealth without sacrificing integrity, we will make the world a better place. Again, thank you for watching and have a wonderful day.